What is going on today, guys? Gear Jammer here, and today we are back in Forza Horizon 2 for episode 3 of Will It Drift. Today we are in the 1975 Ford Bronco Ranger, and this is stock, which, as you can see, very, very slow, not likely a good drift vehicle. I attempt to brake initiate, it doesn't work, so I handbrake initiate. It works a little. Not the greatest. I quickly decide, nope, not gonna drift. Because one, it doesn't have enough power. Two, it's just slow. And with my drift vehicles, I don't like to brake to handbrake initiate. I want to be able to, with the tuning, grab the brake pedal, lock up the rears, and go. So I quickly decide, nope, we need power. Plus, it's beginning to rain. Which makes things a little bit slippery, but with this thing it doesn't really matter. There's no torque, no power. This was originally an old farm truck. So into the build we go. Now I do everything I can think of. Engine swap, drivetrain rear wheel drive, twin turboed, and I maxed everything. Which, as you can see, everything got converted over. Then I added the aerodynamics for pretty much no reason whatsoever. Because, well, actually there's a reason. I wanted to completely tune it out. Obviously, race tires, max width. I threw a set of the street D window, or street lock D window, pretty much NASCAR bead locks on this. Realized I wasn't in the right section, went over, and come straight over to the street lock D window. And to make it utterly ridiculous and stupid, I go all the way up on the rim size. Just to make it utterly ridiculous and stupid. Obviously, max the trans. Don't want the Storm Island gearbox, even though the shifts are a lot faster. I didn't feel like doing a ton of tuning to get long ratios. Obviously, max everything. Put the anti-roll bars on. Throw a roll cage in. Wasn't sure that I was seeing that correctly, so I went back to check, and it was raising the PI, so we go with it. Obviously, cut as much weight as humanly possible. And max the engine. As you can see right now, 740 with a very, very happily high end result. And this is what told me I was going to get that end result. 882 off of the cams alone. $943 with boring the engine out after already making it a 6.2 liter. Twin turbos put me up to 1,033 with the intercooler. Oil and cooling, 1,041. Obviously, I had the flywheel, and now we tune. Obviously, drop the tire pressure down. Current simulated top speed is 201. Change the diff, change the brakes for a drift setup. Cut the aerodynamics all the way out for speed. Soften the bumpers and the rebound stiffness to 3.8 all around. Soften the springs up. Lower the vehicle. And as usual, I try to run as close with the numbers as I can to from front to rear. Obviously, negative camber it all the way out. I probably should have left some camber in the rear, out of the rear wheels, so that way they would gain traction a little bit better, but we'll see if that comes back to bite me. As you can see, I'm playing with the gearbox setup, trying to find, that top speed with acceleration, and ended up being where it was originally at. And now we go back out and try to drift this. And here we are back out trying to drift, and it's still raining, which does not make things easy. It's just all over the place, because again, it's got over 1,000 horsepower. Try to launch in third gear without a bunch of spin. Doesn't work. As you can see, I smash backwards into a tree. Pick up the fourth to try and not spin them. It just blows them off the rims. As you can see, I try to launch in sixth, which it actually launches in sixth without spin. Fifth gear, no spin. I grab the brake, it kicks sideways. Drop it down to fourth just to get the wheels to spin again. Come through the back part of the loop. Start throwing her sideways. Don't even need the brakes to initiate. Darn Pagani. Or at least I think that was a Pagani. I wasn't paying too well attention to it. All I know is it got in my way. Get an ultimate burnout, start drifting. Come around, manage to not hit the wall coming through that turn for once. But I hit everywhere else. Coming through to the second loop. keeping her under control, and quickly smack the back of that and the wall. Which, as you can tell, yes, this will drift, but it's nowhere near controllable. As it dries out, I'm hoping to gain a little bit of control. Not likely to happen. As you can see, I'm still smacking into everything, even though the road is becoming dry. Now the road's dried out pretty decent. There's still glare to it, so it's still wet. But you can actually hear the tires squealing now. And I'm still smacking every wall I get within 10 feet of. I somehow managed to get through there with hitting that car and not losing my chain. Don't ask me how, it just worked. Coming back into the second loop, and as usual I spin out and smack a pole. And then take down a pole. And managed to not hit the wall there. But don't worry, I'll smack something here, like an Audi. And we come around trying to control it just a little bit, fail epically. Which, in all honesty, this car will drift, but not with me behind the wheel. Stupid RSX got in my way. Now I attempt to use gearing and an interior cam for some reason. I wanted to see what it was like trying to drift it in here, which I epically failed immediately. I'm used to, in this game, being in the chase cam. Smack the tree. Smack Ford Transit van. Do a couple of donuts just because, or well, not even donuts. Just flip around a bunch on the throttle because it's fun, and I like tire smoke. Now I get the idea. Okay, I was able to launch in 5th without spin, so we try to take off in 5th. try to get it to spin, it wouldn't do it. So I used fifth to drift the Bronco around, which didn't do too bad until I hit something. Which, as you can see, with a brake initiation on this, in fifth gear, it will immediately rev up and blow your tires off and allow you to drift it. With some resemblance of control momentarily. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget that like button. Tell me in the comment section down below what you thought. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.